this year. Only loss was without Kawhi when they were at the see, Davis is 0-7 against the Raptors since entering the NBA. Only team he has not beaten. Kawhi starts to ball movement. Oh, beautiful. Work of art. Got to pay it off. He does. Raptors up by 2 going into the second, 31-29. Leonard. More clever passes down one the Lowry back to Leonard. Kawhi. The handles are fancy, but then Davis is like, get it at. He's not putting the two-way for 10 points. Oh, that length comes in handy when he tries to go off the rim. Force the face double, get it done. He's got out the Davis.
I got mine up.
The 9-point rebound, 11. Deshaun Moore has a game high 30. Drew Holiday at 29. A miss, but there's Davis in the putback. Davis is 20 rebounds. Holiday, Davis second.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop him. 20 rebound game, 6 bucks.
Yeah, he said yeah.
90 games ago. That's the first cold loss for the Raptors. Pelicans make it look easy. That's 60.
Not bad. Damn. He's gonna ask him 3 times. Ask him one more time, make it even. Ask him one more time, make it even. Damn.
Now at Arby's, you can get 30 euros for $90. But for those who aren't.
Yes, sir. I'll be right there.
Arby's, we have the meats for sandwiches. Free on select models now through November 30th. With Kelly Blue Book.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down at this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this sport.
This game is so historic that what we call the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL, NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first 2 that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these 2 sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
Here's Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Who in the world is that? I got to get rid of him.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
That's LeRon, man.
Picked up by Terrence Mitchell. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think they care. They've got the
Yeah, that's LeRon, man. I got to get rid of him.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty.
Ain't put up with that shit.
That guy in the locker room, not a lot of fun for you.
LeRon get loud, man.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
I'll be sleeping. You don't even know I'm sleeping because I don't snore a lot like that.
And he'll be taken down right around
I might snore every now and then, but shit, some of them snore soon as they close their eyes.
We saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Each of the 22 wins, the seniors have scored at least 30 times for the third longest streak in the AP full era, which is since 1936. That is just 2 shy of the record. This guy is capable defensive teams. That'll be an interesting matchup. Leader of the offense, McKinley Milton, the quarterback. He's thrown 58 touchdown passes. He's on a 22-game win streak. His streak of 22 straight games with a touchdown pass. Third longest active in the nation. John St. Paul Pepper, 5. Joined out by Josh Heifel, UCF head football coach. And Josh, Saturday's a big day in Orlando. Game day is in town. Saturday night primetime game, 80 on ABC against Cincinnati. So this is a monster game. Your fans have been clamoring
well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
You were the quarterback of a national championship team at Oklahoma. Did you know exactly what it looked like? And now you're at UCF. You know about the rankings in the playoffs.
After the penalty, it's out.
Day in and day out.
And he's going to be taken down there with a penalty flag on the field.
National championship program looks like. Yeah, we got great players at every position. Our skill players on the lead across the board. And like what we have on both sides of the line of scrimmage. You have the success that this program's had here over the last year and a half. You have great players, and we certainly feel like we're able to go out and compete against anyone any Saturday afternoon. And again, look forward to showing everybody and showcasing that this Saturday. When it comes to these rankings, well, what's your message to your team week in and weekend about where you find yourself in those rankings? Really feel like if we're able to handle business as we go throughout the course of the season, those things are going to take care of themselves. We're talking national championship talk that wanted to happen the previous season. We're in a sport that goes out there and going to be on the chest.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
He's going to probably have some people surrounding him, making sure you've got a clear road ahead of him. There's nothing in the way. Listen, our fans are passionate about our program, believing what we're doing, and we look forward to having Herbie here and getting a chance to show what UCF's all about. Look, I lived in Orlando for enough years. I know what the passion UCF's all about. But
He'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
The best business, I'll say it again, we can say it every day, and I will. All the best things, you know, like sincere thanks and appreciation. It doesn't look like me. I believe so.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Thanks again to our crew that went out there and did all this for us. These guys are great, man.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah. Okay. Office keeping? Yeah. That's it. He calls all the shots. Yeah.
First down carry by Elliott. Who will move? And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
I backed it last week. I would do that. I mean, look, I'd have to get up early. Like, slumber would be minimal.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Bottom of the hour, ESPN2. This is Monday Night Football.
After the penalty, it's Smith. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Lips are burning. My lips are burning. Geico. Over 75 years of savings and service. See what you can say at geico.com.
2nd down, Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out in his own blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A chance for the first score in the Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal.
On Saturday night. The only team could it be a free television event?
This on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He got a little aggressive too early.
And he did want a quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Tanner Vallejo not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Easy online. $15 a month. You just playing today, and they both about.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That is caught with the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Play best on Xbox One.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Tuesday, 7-8 college football playoff rankings show to just in the way I've seen. We'll have another to ESPN.
This will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to hold him into something a little more advantageous.
Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for second and goal.
I know this one hurt. No, this one hurt. It's hard to lose. It's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from there.
Yeah, win that turnover battle is going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Prime time, that's always that, sharing time with us. Saturday, and that's what that's for Ringo. Here's how good it is to be the New Orleans Saints right now. They signed Dez Bryant to be their new third option in the game. It's going to be great.
A little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
A forthcoming a field goal try for the Cowboys. This a 33-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays and you give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Third quarter, Alvin Kamara punches in from 5 yards out. He also pulls up the greatest safety history.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Kamara on the pitch. I am faster than your defense line. You know. Unbelievable.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
It really didn't matter.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Incomplete there, a nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Brown, the linebacker, that's going to respond to them. Look at the lack of urgency by Preston Brown.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football, and at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Off play action, Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. For the first touchdown of Super Bowl 53. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
In the 50 years project, they've never found in season. That's 2 years in a row.
Right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So that's what's great to see. Rams did their part.
Sitting down to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, come at the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Unbelievable job by Rodgers to make that catch and give him the ball away. It's Floyd Mayweather. Seahawks take the lead 21-20. And the Rams, and the fourth guy, Rams looking for the tie. Off to Higbee, 6 yards, he gets in. The Rams would fail on 2-point conversion. Get up, go up 26-21. So here we go. Dante Fowler Jr. and company. And remember they traded for Dante. Aaron Donald gets in there.
Right at the 30-yard line.
The Rams get the ball
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Rams up 36-24. What Mayweather, does he need more things than himself? I mean, he has plenty of cash.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
2:22 left in the game. Wilson to Ed Dixon over the middle for a game 24.
On second down, Johnson.
Wilson
And they get him down, but not before it takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I have to admit I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? You have to flip the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races. Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
When you're not trying to score 30 pounds, it's a pretty good day. It's a great design. This is the Raptors
Backfield from the gun, and that is incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. This one is down he goes. Taco Charlton in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call, but they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunky yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That's right. And by the way, the Rams need to learn how to slow up that run defense. They gave up 273 yards on the ground to an offensive line that was banged up and missing some players. They're giving up 5.2 rushing yards per attempt. That is the worst in the NFL. With Sue and Donald together, they got that thing squared out. But they won another game, and they are rolling on. When we come back, I'm pretty sure what Tyreek Hill did to the camera was a union violation. All of the celebration was awesome. We'll get to what the Chiefs did and didn't do in just a minute. Well, TB12, this is a quiet game violation. We don't want more stretching. Stay with us. Lots more coming up.
The gives to Elliott. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, they held to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at them. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
It was supposed to be a weekend of serious binge watching. But memories aren't made by staying. Getting out of your comfort zone is possible. Award-winning Tucson. Part of the Hyundai SUV family.
Prescott.
And now with a 2 for $6 deal, from the new crispy chicken tenders, or the crispy chicken sandwich, or the spicy crispy chicken,
picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got
I don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
they got to him again.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'm filing it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Mayfield.
Get to know Geico and see how easy homeowners and renters insurance would be.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
I found myself saying that all the time. And when I realized it, I just stopped saying it. And my life changed.
Nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 49. That's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And I knew I needed carefully, but the price was ridiculous. A state-of-the-art TV only costs about $600 or $700. And a tiny hearing aid costs $3,000, $5,000. Whatever they can get.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49.
Well, not anymore. Thanks to hearing assist, I can hear clearly again, and my life is
this is
so
a really nice job defensively of getting
I got
inside
a
the
fairly
quarterback's head and figuring it out.
digital hearing aid for
Where's
about
he going with the
10 times
football?
less
Because
in
you
my
can make an educated
top
guess
strong.
defensively. Not all the time,
Yeah,
but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
You can't see me, and I never have to change the batteries because they're rechargeable. Look how easy it is for me to charge them. It's magnetic. Hearing assist even let me try my hearing aid for 60 days so I can see what I
this
like.
time as he's taken down right around the 26.
And what?
Double this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
For guaranteed delivery within 7 days. Last and ready for giving you satisfaction guarantee. Call 800
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, give you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9.
From Long Island, New York, American State Academy, U.S. West Coast, no matter where I go in the world,
Prescott down. That is going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Myles Garrett coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down.
How did you get that out? It's not out really fast. Yeah, we just keep going. We're just getting on.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he gets everything he could into this one. The trajectory's good. It's definitely online. They just need a little more oomph behind it, and it'll wind up falling just shy of the crossbar.
Here goes. Dynamic offense step up. The defense stepped up. Yeah, Houston did a great job picking up. You see, in 13, they're getting after it. And he did a good job stepping up in a winning pressure.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out to the flat for high. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a Turkey Bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but it's still a lot of guys to account for.
Yeah, and I tell you, you can lie that on his lap.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
You're going to backpedal, and look how the shoulder dip. He grabs, gets in there, again, allowing somebody else to make a play. And now he's going to take
back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns with the football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Offensive line is looking for the first twist. By the time he's past you, and again, I think it's like the days in Indianapolis. When you get a team on the road, those practices have to finish it off. Anderson is finding a way to do it. It's not just him getting sack numbers, it's him allowing their defensive front four to really go and exert their will. Second round pick a few years ago in the draft. These guys are going to take off at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Each and every year, he handles himself.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
6 catches for 50 yards. He now has 15,952 receiving yards. Only Gary Rice.
He's going to get it over the 40 to the 42. 8 yards on the pickup, but now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
This is really becoming a player guy here, too. He was on the game in the playoffs last year, and he really came on and really helped the quarterback. My dad remember that. He was silent. Yeah, give him credit. But he was kept there well, but he didn't feel that much of that. Tennessee's offense seemed to be better. Listen, wasn't done yet. One more time, finds the grab. Great extension.
On second down, here's Smith. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So bring them and hope that if we can do that, Marcus Mariota Moore, let him get the first down. Double reverse pass. What goes through your mind? You have faith. I want to see it look any better than there.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
They go play action here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked on by Terrence Mitchell. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
That means you have 3 guys running up down with 7 guys and come finding up. Someone for quick half, 100% down in the game. Nobody gets their hand on the ground. Try to identify who's coming. You can't.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Only 4 are coming again. So it's not the form that you were anticipating.
Following the interception, Mayfield, and his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role in why they are trailing right now. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. As pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
2018. D4 now the healthy plan. That would have been the 6th straight win for the Patriots. That was 6 or 7. That would have been the 7th straight win. The last team to do that, 2004, 2009. There you go.
Play fake. Mayfield. In trouble there. Down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Taco Charlton in there to drop him, and that is 2 sacks for him now here in this first half. Here's Britton Colquitt now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Austin. Big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And out now come the Cowboys. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. He'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
And he realized that he lost
and now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Prescott now from the 50. A dozen left to Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
They are playing basketball. Let's be honest, right? They have threat receivers. They're getting rid of anybody that's going to be an issue. They have tools all. And those people who
a 1st down carry for Smith. Bring this one inside the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done. They're 1-8. They've lost 5 straight games by at least 14 points. And they've been outscored 75-9 in the last 9 quarters. Oh, that's a point per quarter. That's
what they're averaging with a $20 million quarterback.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott.
Or this thing is shaked out.
We'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jermaine's Waller. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Got a great Black Friday deal. One for you, one for me. No.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
One for you and one for me.
I love it.
Oh, actually, that was supposed to be for me.
I love it.
And I love it.
I love it.
I like that. During the drills, you see that Black Friday.
To Smith.
The 12,000
The ball is way down about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Who's left?
That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in. And now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
Sweetie, let us help you. We can do that.
Sounds like a plan.
Start a plan that connected with yours on your plate. Did you know 80% of all erectile dysfunction meds sold
Good
online?
yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and
Now you
goal?
get real, FDA-approved medication prescribed online, delivered to your door. Your first month free at GetRoman.com/ED.
He's going to get it running right, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Just who's a better team? If they went out and they do good, then they went out and they do it. It's really cool about that. It's going to be chaos by the time we get to the seventh. The college football playoff top 1 radio show Tuesday at 7 on ESPN, presented by Goodyear.
Now you can buy faster and accelerate your deal on AutoTrader by putting Carbine on the
The
palm of your
penalty
hand.
yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
Start your paperwork online. Choose from actual financing options and receive a real Kelly Blue Book trading offer to get a no-surprise monthly payment based on
They'll
your
try to
information.
throw now. Prescott drops it
Time to
underneath.
get when you start your deal
That is
online.
into the end zone for a
AutoTrader,
Cowboy
buy
touchdown.
faster. Wireless
2
visits and
first-half
bucks.
touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0.
That's
Neither is the way you get wireless. Big Mobile says what's wrong with wireless and made it right. We're easy, we're
Now
online.
as the kickoff unit as they run up and send
Get
this
your
one
plan
away.
today. BigMobile.com.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Rolls on, and once again it was Cowboys and Eagles.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for. Phillips has it right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well done, your game down 13. 4 points, Rain, Dakota, touchdown. Again, BG only had 6 touchdowns.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
After the tie game, See, again,
Mayfield on first down.
36 receiving, 2 TDs.
Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
You, Smith, and Tony said,
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
To celebrate a little bit of the guy who used to play 8-man football in high school. The Cowboys first-round pick.
Throwing again, Mayfield on second and 10. And this will be incomplete. Carlos Hyde was the target, and it's third down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off-kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
On third down, Mayfield. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roll free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Reminded me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, right there it gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first-round pick back in 2012.
He was like the player that would have been a top 5 pick in that draft a few years ago.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
6 of its last 7 games against the Eagles. The Eagles, last year was a dream. This year's turning into a nightmare.
It's Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
6'3", 35, Alex Smith. Just dancing, just moving around all kinds of time and telling Don going.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10.
I mean, look, it's almost impossible when you look at the box score and see what they did and then what they didn't do. That's no Josh Allen with the amazing interception.
On the counter,
inside the goal line, returns it to the 30. That is a turnover number 1.
Shows some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Over from there. Now, he's done really good throws. Later, 16-3. This is how you know it's after day. He's got a goal. That's right. Come on, you couldn't shot put the ball that far. And that's a touchback the other way. Turnover number 3, and it's still not done. Fitz getting down there close, looking for things, picked up the pressure, sack, ball loose, 4 turnovers, and the Redskins hang on to win 16-3. And guys, what made this so ridiculous is that the Buccaneers only scored 3 points. They had over 500 yards to go offense. The Montana left 49ers in 1988.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game. If the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
See what we've done. We found a way to tie Ryan. There you go. That's what we do on NFL Time. When we come back, this is what he does. And he does it better than everybody. He did it in college, too. Stay with us as Brad Pat rolls on.
Smith trying to run for it, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. This looks like a free play for Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Christian Kirksey in there to drop him, and that is 2 sacks for him now here in this first half. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. Throwing for his running back. He's got it complete. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And this one is right through.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Mayfield to throw it. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Back there, Philly, here we go.
To throw, Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
The Browns on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Hugh Jackson rolls the dice, but it doesn't work for him. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Smith. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Nice work. Under. Here we go, 46. 26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Pressure, he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. Jabril Peppers is deep for Cleveland. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Green 39! Green 39!
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he coughed it up. And the Cowboys have recovered. Johnson was the intended receiver. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Mike Mitchell coming up from the secondary to make the stop. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him playing very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This will be caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Swing to the field, right. To the right. 41's the will.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Here we go.
On second down, Mayfield again. He sets to fire deep. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Browns on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now let's go.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at them right now and say, let's get away from them entirely. Let's start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
So we've come upon halftime here in Super Bowl 53. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott now on second down. Going up top. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
There we go, count. There we go. 1-8. Check tight. Let's go, let's finish now.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So that one will be accepted. And they still need 6 yards here on third down after the penalty.
45. Here you go. Check. Fresno. 26.
Here's Prescott. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down.
26.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already have what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
It's coming now. You got 4. 26.
Now Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here we go. 47.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The Cowboys on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go now with Smith. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys add on.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch him now, Barney.
Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
Leopard!
is Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Yeah.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Britton Colquitt now. As he's on to punt for Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm
now Austin.
I had started the last series. I had it, man.
Now come the offense as they take over.
Yeah. I got you.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
That's on the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin. Handoff, running left, Smith. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
A give to Elliott. And he's got some space here. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward with Smith. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Carry on the return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. You got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Hyde. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Play fake. Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Rolling to his left. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Under.
A give to Elliott running left. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Smith. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further.
Then we're going to 53. Check 43. Here we go, 47. 26 Mike. Here we go, get that. Let's go, get out. 26.
After the penalty, it's Smith. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Here we go, 46.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Larry Ogunjobi in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
All right, bro. All right.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hyde. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Following the penalty, it's Hyde. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Hey.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. It's taken to the 26. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shift. Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll run it now with Smith. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Smith. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And very little room to maneuver. They'll get this down to about the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
21's the whip. Here we go, 47. Check.
Running with Elliott. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The pitch goes to Smith. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Here we go, 46.
Now it's Olawale. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Right there, over there. Right there. 26.
They'll run it with Olawale. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? The Cowboys will go. Prescott looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. Following the interception, Mayfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting to drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
A 1st down carry for Smith. He juked him. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football?
Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's got room. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46.
Wait, take swing to the field, right, to the right. Here we go, 47.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Get out.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. Space to run past the 20. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
On the carry, it's Olawale. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Not a lot of headway on that carry, but when you're dealing with a defensive line that can cover up your center, sometimes you got to think about getting out of that play. Not going to be a lot of space when that happens.
Here we go, go to 54, wide.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Leopard! Leopard! You got 4. Set! Green, 39! Green, 39! Mike's 50. I'm here all day.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. The Browns on 3rd down. Can you believe it? 0 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They go play action. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
47.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Ooh, with a juke. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Mike, 53, Mike. Man, I got you. 47. Here we go, get that. Let's go, get out.
Again, it's Smith. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taking on the midfield logo.
Good game.
Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Huh? Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah. I was like, I'm doing my highlight. I got 2 more. 2 more. I got 3 pitches in that one. Yep.